Hi everyone, my name is Rodney Smith. I'm here with Board Game Geek at Gen Con 2019. I've been joined by my good friend Ignacy from Portal Games. And you brought a game with you today, Imperial Settlers, Empires of the North.
Yep.
I know a little bit about this game. You know a little bit about this game.
A bit.
You know a lot about this game. You might not though, so let's talk about it. Can you tell us a little bit? This is set in the Imperial Settlers universe, but it's not an expansion to that game, right?
This is the main message I want to send today because it, of course, it's very confusing. Like, this is expansion, these are just new factions. No, this is a brand new game, and what we want to...
You can't mix this faction with the other game. This is a totally separate game.
This is like Pandemic Legacy and Pandemic. Different games, the same universe,
Right.
the same like system, genre of the game, but you cannot mix them. This is the same situation here. So if you like this cute artwork, if you like these cute factions, this is your genre.
And if you like to build an engine and run it, whew.
But this is a separate game,
Yeah.
and it will never be able to compare these, combine these two sets. How it differs? There's a video on YouTube, 14 differences between this and this. Like, so you can find it on YouTube. In a short words, here we have 6 unique factions, and these decks will never be having expansion to deck build. Like, these are pre-constructed, they were designed in this way. They are fixed decks.
You're never going to expand them?
No.
You've heard it here.
This is how we plan to develop this game. No changing in this.
But you might release, and I think you've announced,
we announce a new
factions, but they'll be again self-contained, right?
They constructed 2 decks. You open, you play, you have fun.
Okay.
With these decks, what we have already as a feedback from the players, all the synergies are there. You have these combos, you have fun, everything matches. They are both thematic, but in terms of the mechanisms, everything clicks, and you have these amazing combos. So 6 factions. I make jokes. If I play this game and I don't like it, I can play again. I don't like this faction, I can take this. You will find the faction you like.
Yeah.
Like, this is for sure. Like, there's so many choices.
And they're all very different. We played a game last night, 4 different factions, and everyone was doing. I mean, there's some things that are similar, gathering resources and things, but the way they work are very different.
Here at the conventions, we present 2 Vikings decks because these Vikings, they want to kill, pillage, conquer, like a Vikings.
Yeah.
These guys like to drink beer and have fun.
That's
like
the one
Vikings.
I played last night.
Like Vikings. Like, so both of them very thematic, and yet very different types of the gameplay. One guy just go sailing and killing. This guy is just assigning dudes, which means they are drunken and not working.
We stay home and party.
So thematic, but they're very, very different. So because once again, I want to make things less confusing after this press announcement. So you have 3 factions, but you have 6 decks. So make it very, very, very clear. The big change in the gameplay is this wheel. We have it here in the middle of the game. So as in all engine building games, like in Imperial Settlers, like 51st State, like many others, you have your tableau, you are building your engine, you have your discards, you have these awesome actions, change 1 resource to 1 victory point. Whoa!
Yes.
It's so exciting. So you have
We're very easily amused as gamers, aren't we?
So this is all in this game, of course. You will have this tableau. But what we added here is this wheel of action. So each player has additional actions. No matter what his draw luck is, if he has these cards or not, this is always in the game. And he has always access to that. And these are these basic actions you can do in the game to not go into the details, but you can explore to draw new cards, you can populate to get more workers, you can
If you don't have certain resources, you can just go here and build the thing for free.
Yes, so
it
this
untraps you, I felt. You know?
Exactly. This is exactly the case that this is your safe side. You know that these things you can always do. There is, of course, some tricky paths. We will not go to detail, but you can flip them. You can go to adjacent space. Like, there's a lot of strategy, even in this simple field.
And every time you play, you rearrange these randomly. So because adjacency matters, and so that will change as well.
So if you know the game well, after the setup phase, you look at this wheel and you already build a plan. So what are we going to do with that? Here with the decks, they play similarly to Imperial Settlers. In terms, you have action cards, you have feature cards, you have production cards that work a little bit different here. And you have one new type of the cards that is boost cards. So these are the cards that I stole this idea from Vladimir Suchy from his game Underwater Cities, which is amazing game released by Rio Grande Games. I strongly recommend.
I haven't played it yet, so when I play it, I'll assume he stole it from you.
Yes, but I want to make it very clear the credit goes to Suchy, not to Trzewiczek.
Okay.
We are both from Eastern Europe, but
all right,
this is his idea. So how it works? So when you do the action of this action wheel, you will be able not only to resolve this action and get the effects of this action, but you are also able to play a card that matches this particular action.
Right, so if you go to, let's say, sail.
I play the sail.
Right, sail to play. So you sailed, you also get to do this.
And have something
Boost it.
else.
Right.
And with this tool, with these cards, we were able to add even more theme to the factions, because these guys have a lot of cards that boost sailing.
Right.
So we encourage players, you guys go sailing because we are these Vikings and you have a lot of boost for that. So each faction once again shines with the team because of these boost cards, and we suggest them play this action. This is your action. This is how you should play. This is good. And it is always so fulfilling when you get good stuff and even more good stuff. Like this is in terms of the psychology, this is a winner. Like you are happy with that. So this is the big change in terms of the compared to the Imperial Settlers. One big change also, no production phase. So in a base game of Imperial Settlers, at the beginning of each round you get free stuff from the production. Here you don't have any free stuff. You have to, as you mentioned, harvest. You have to go to the harvest action, harvest your fields. It changes the dynamics of the.
But unlike that,
game.
you don't lose anything at the end.
This is what you have. You have.
You keep throughout the game.
The game also comes with a solo booklet.
Right.
So you can discover it by yourself.
Yes.
As the inside jokes goes lately. So it is scenario driven.
Right.
There is 4 different scenarios. There are 2, I think, as a PDF on our website, but you have to check it out. Each solo scenario gives you a goal, gives you a small change in the setup, some small change in the basic rules, some events that matches the team, of course, and this is an interesting change for you. So, as reviewers say, 6 different factions, 4 different scenarios like this, 24 times. Just playing solo.
A lot here. And I just want to make one little comment, because to me, this is kind of a big deal, but the game comes with an insert tray and everything. And why this matters to me is because to set this game up, it's like that. You pull this out, all your resources are stored, you're ready to go. Each of these have their own little spot in the box. I can just get playing this pretty quickly, right?
That is true.
Which is a nice thing when you got tons of games in your collection. This is a fast one to get and play.
I don't know how strong this camera is, but this is also important.
Yes.
This is boy. This is girl.
Right.
These are ponytails. This is the word,
yes,
ponytails.
Yes.
I want to say it very clearly because I heard it. This is not little Yoda.
Okay, it's not Yoda.
No,
all right.
Please,
no
don't
Yoda.
make fun. This is a little girl.
Okay,
this is not
understood,
Yoda.
Understood.
You know, I heard this like, no, not call them Yodas.
I wouldn't have thought of that, but now that I have, I don't know if I'll ever unthink it. And yes, and look, there's a lot here. Again, people can find all kinds of information on the details of how to play, but I mean, that's a good kind of overview, right?
Yes, I can do one awesome sales pitch.
Yeah.
Dice Tower review, 10 out of 10.
Right.
Broken Meeple review, 10 out of 10.
Right.
Tabletop Together, 6 out of 10. Like, check out, you're already on the board game website, go to the page, check reviews, the game is solid.
And if you'd like to learn how to play, I can help you out with that too. We got a little watch and play video. We teamed up again to teach you how to play the game so you can get to the table hopefully a little bit quicker and just start having some fun. Ignacy, thanks so much for giving us an overview of this. And this is available now, right? Is it also available outside the show?
It pre-releases at Gen Con, and it releases worldwide 22nd of August.
Okay, 22nd of August. Keep an eye out for that. All of you, thanks for watching.